Welcome to the Evening Shift podcast.
Ethan cut the sound off too early, but that's okay. I'll edit it in post. Thank you. Welcome to the Evening Shift podcast. As usual, my name is Ethan.
Malachi.
David.
We have David back.
Finally.
He's not dead. And today we
Yet.
have actually technically two guests, but one of them is going to be our resident cuck. And the other one's going to actually have the microphone today. You want to introduce yourself?
I guess, Ayla.
Good job.
Thanks.
You're getting the hang of it.
Ah.
All right, we've all had some fun
Few
stuff.
weeks, yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, I don't know if
getting the
Ethan's told you. It's been a running joke the past couple episodes we had to do without you that you were just dead.
Not dead. I just went home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just at the house, man.
I was at the house.
Hey, before we continue too terribly far, did you even listen to any of the new episodes that came out?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Every-
I thought I was about to have to
Well, no,
just dog you like we had to dog Sammy.
I did exactly like I tell all our listeners and viewers to do. I liked, I shared, I hit the notification bell. So every single time you guys put something up, I knew about it.
I always wait a few days and then I listen to it.
Why? That's terrible
'Cause-
for our algorithm.
I don't want to watch it right away.
You know you only have to watch 1 minute of it for it to count as a view, then you can go back and watch it later. So like if you
Cheat
get
the
the
system.
notification, no, so like if you get the notification that it dropped, be like, oh cool, new video. Hit play, watch a minute of it, and be like, all right, this is gonna be pretty juicy. Come back to it later, but that 1 minute counts as a view for us. And ideally, what you want is like within 72 hours. That's like your maximum viewership. 5 days is about where you're going to top out at. Anything after that is just an added bonus. But yeah, just watch 1 minute. Every time something drops, just watch 1 minute and then cut out. It's fine. We're not going to be hurt by it, but it will count as a view.
Yeah, I usually just play them for my wife while we're cleaning the house.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just like do the dishes and listen.
You know, actually, YouTube is
Krista says I cuss too much, so she doesn't like listening to it very often. Depends on
know,
the episode.
YouTube is actually actively working against that somehow. Where like somehow now they can tell when someone's got it going while they're washing dishes and stuff. Some kind of interactive thing. I don't know.
Oh, lame.
I was literally just watching LTT talk about it, where they did like a 30-minute rant about viewerships and how somehow now they know when people are just doing dishes or laundry and crap while listening to it. I'm like, how?
I
how
bet it's
do you
got
know?
something to do with the autoplay.
No, it has to do with your camera on your phone. They're always watching.
That's awful.
It's awful.
I don't know.
But for some context, so Ayla and I work together
Unfortunately.
in the same building.
I used to be her boss.
I am her boss, and then I wasn't her boss, technically boss. Now I'm boss again. Mm-hmm. And Ayla trained me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sucks.
That's okay. I don't want to move up.
You know, I want to talk about that
I
real
don't blame you.
quick. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that when I told you guys about the whole finding out they wanted me to be a department manager and supervisor and stuff early on, and I'm happy being a part-timer. And I got thinking about it. You know, people are always talking about how like if you're not growing, you're dying, right? And I'm like, well, whatever happened to just being happy? Like if you're happy where you're at and it makes you a productive person, stay where you are. He pressured me into moving up, and you saw how that went.
Oh, I was giving you background music.
Oh, no, just a quick side rant. I'm just saying, everybody out there right now listening, if you're in a position where you're happy and you want to go to work and you enjoy what you do, don't let someone tell you you have so much more potential. You could be doing this, but if that's not where you're going to be happy, do not pursue it, because you will not only regret them, you'll regret the company, and you'll regret yourself. Do not.
Joke's on
Be
you.
happy.
I'm not happy, and I don't like what I do.
I mean, a lot of people feel pressured into advancing because they need the money, and then that's the only reason you're going. The money won't make you happy. Ironically, this is the one time where I will say legitimately the money won't make you happy, because I know I was there. I was making more money, and I wasn't happy.
Like, see, like my whole spiel is, right?
When
Like,
you're stuck, you have to make more money.
Oh, dude. Well, like, I only really took the position I'm in just for more money. I don't like my
Exactly.
job.
No.
But I enjoy the people, and I have enough, self-respect and work ethic to actually do my job when I'm there, even if I don't fucking like it,
And you know, for the few people that actually watch us regularly, how many of you actually took a promotion simply for the money, but then ended up being less happy after the promotion wishing you could step back down but keep the same pay. I mean, the only reason you go up is for the money.
dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I would go back to being a line cook so fast if I could just keep the money I'm making.
Dude, if I
Yeah.
could,
And then just go
if
be a line
all
cook.
I had to worry about was cooking.
Meth.
Life could be a dream.
Life would be a dream.
But
Oh,
Jesus,
I thought we were about to
dude.
break out in the chorus. My bad.
No, I don't want to get or like what is it, DMCA'd?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not how it works. If we're the ones singing a cappella, you don't get DMCA.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. It's playing the music without us adding anything to it that gets you copyright struck.
I really miss my. No, I'm not gonna finish that song.
Okay, but yeah, that's just a little side rant. Just want to say, anybody who's listening to us, there's one kid that listens to us regularly in your restaurant. You know, if you ever look at him and you decide to tell him one day, "Hey, kid, you got a lot of potential. I've been looking at you. You should move up a little bit. If he's happy where he's happy, leave him alone."
Ayla, I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay?
You call her Ava?
Ayla. I mean,
Oh.
I do call her Ava from time to time
Okay.
just to make her like angry
And
slightly.
then I call him Malachi.
We have a fun relationship, you know. I call her a bitch, she calls me a slut, I call her a hoe, and it kind of just goes back and forth to make fun of each other. The usual.
Has it been 10
And it was
seconds?
right here.
Christian.
Fuck. Yeah, no, we're good.
And it was right here. Your wife said, "Oh,
yeah, no, that's literally right. I'm sorry, darling. Love you. But okay, so when we're talking about work, don't use anybody's names
yep."
Yeah,
Don't say
mention
where
your
we work.
company.
I know.
at all.
I've listened to all y'all's podcasts.
Just making
I
sure.
know.
Just
Oh,
making
I'm
sure.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
she's
should be.
hearing the quality and the sound change over time. Dude, I was doing that the other day, and like I listened to the first episode, and then I listened to like the 5th episode. It's like,
You know, actually, she hasn't listened to all of them. There's 2 videos, fun fact, that never got released.
just one.
Oh, there's only one now?
Are you
I think
editing
so.
the other one?
No, remember, because there was
What
that
was wrong with
one
it?
where your wife listened to it and was really concerned that maybe we went too serious and got too deep.
Oh no,
into
I
the
still
woods.
posted that one.
Okay, I didn't see it. Also, there's a good 10-minute rant of mine that you can't find anymore.
I did have to take that one out.
It
No.
was good though. Like,
It was a good
it was-
rant.
It was our fastest growing.
I have it saved on my computer if we decide to get a picture.
It was our fastest growing, most popular clip on TikTok ever. Still to this day, lasted 2 hours, and then he took it down.
It got 3,000 views.
It got 3,000 views quick within not even an hour. I think it was like
Why'd you take
about
it down?
15 minutes because of 4 comments.
There was some.
4 people.
I didn't like them saying mean things about David, and it upset me really
Then
badly.
You're putting yourself out on the internet. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the
know.
thing.
Oh,
when
dude,
he
that's the
messaged
same thing
me-
I said. I was like, there's going to be people that are going to get butthurt no matter what we say.
When
Nobody's
he
going to be
messaged
happy.
me, I went and looked at it
Don't wear
immediately.
your heart
and I was
on
like,
your
yes,
sleeve.
I'm popular.
Y'all don't fully understand though, because I do all of it. I do the TikTok, I do the YouTube, I do all the posting, the editing, everything.
He's our PR.
All y'all do is talk.
He's our PR.
So like, all that stuff is a lot more knifey, stabby to me.
See, I like to look at it like Hollywood. Like who's more important, the actors or the editors and the ones that do all the color
The production
toning
team.
and are they though? 'Cause, I mean, they wouldn't have a job
Somebody
without
never
the
did theater
actors.
production.
They wouldn't have the job without the actors out there doing their thing.
I don't know. Like, when the lights on didn't seem that hard.
I don't know. Ryan Reynolds could literally record himself on a fucking Nokia phone eating an orange shirtless, and I'd be happy. So I don't think the editor's that important.
Anyways,
1,000 screenshots would be taken.
right, just
so to put it in perspective, so that we can get a little bit back on topic.
sorry.
I don't have that button anymore. I need to find a good button for that. So you and me work together. You are technically one of my shift leads. So like you're like one of my supervisor underlings, kind of.
Yeah.
Mini boss.
Yeah, mini boss.
Yeah.
I throw you at problems while I'm handling other dumpster fires over here.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was
How-
there a question? I'm
No,
confused.
It sounded
Well,
like he was
what I was
asking
about
a
to
question.
what I was about to ask was, how do you feel about it? How do you
Be
How
honest.
do you feel about your job?
It's my job.
Nope, be honest. Say it.
Do I like it? No.
Say the weird thing.
Do I like people I work with? Yes.
Liar.
That is the only reason I'm still there. is the
Really?
People. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big thing with a
Do
lot
you
of
know how
places
many
is-
people that you and I worked with over at the small store that worked with Brittany after I left, and they had no idea what I was really like? They'd go up to Brittany talking about me, and she'd be like, "You don't have a clue." David was so full of life. He was so social. He loved being there. He loved interacting with us. And she was like, "You have no idea what hell he was going through internally to be able to do that."
I swear it was like the first week you and me were working together. We both made jokes about killing ourselves. We were like, we're pretty all right.
He wanted to, what was it? You wanted to taste test a 12 gauge. And
I said I was going to suck start a shotgun.
He was going to suck start a shotgun, and I wanted to take a bath with my favorite toaster.
Suck start a shotgun, kick start a landmine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Didn't I text the group chat one day?
Oh, and then
I was testing 32 in my car based off mouthfeel, and it was like a 3.5 out of 10.
Yep.
And then one night I walk in, I looked at Ethan and I said, "Hey, man, you don't look so good. What's up?" He goes, "I got an itch on the back of my head only a shotgun can scratch."
That's how me and David
should-
knew we were meant for each other.
Soulmates.
By the way, if you guys really are feeling down and out,
Call
there
someone.
is a hotline.
Yep.
I can't remember.
There's multiple ones.
Actually, now just by us talking about it, when you put the video up, it'll automatically put it at the bottom. Get help.
Suicide hotline.
Well, it'll put it on the bottom of the video now.
That's
like
awesome.
1-8.
It's like
8 something.
1-800 don't do it.
Yeah.
Really? Is that what it
I
is?
don't know.
1-800 don't miss. Sorry.
Oh, it is definitely. We're not getting it. Well,
I have to take that one out. Leave it in.
I
I know. I've called them before.
But when you and me were talking to, like, when I first started, it was weird because, like, I was talking to you. I didn't think I'd ever met you at that point. You were at my wedding, like, 4 years prior
Yeah, I was.
because you're friends with my wife's little brother, Colt.
you
Colt, I love
spilled some
fuck
on the
you.
floor.
Does he watch this?
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I
too.
make fun of him. So yeah, I haven't gotten a text message.
He makes
about
it too
yet.
easy.
He does. He does make it really easy. But and then so you were like, yeah, no, I know who you are. I was at your wedding, and I was like,
Well,
oh
I
my
didn't
God.
know who you were until you said you mentioned your brother-in-law, and I was like,
Yeah, Colt.
I went to your wedding.
Yeah, we
I
started
didn't
talking
know
about
you, and I hadn't met Krista yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was just dragged to a wedding. Jake was like, hey, you're going to this thing because you can't socialize properly. And I was like,
I hate when our spouses do that to us.
Oh, Jake's not a spouse.
Significant other, spouse.
That's
whatever.
Brandon. Was that Brandon too at the
Oh,
time?
you are
or-
Brandon.
no,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
was
Brandon,
dating
yeah.
Jake at the time. Or it was complicated at the time. I know.
Ooh,
Jake's so
no.
fucking weird, but we're not gonna dig into that. That whole little y'all are all just got some fucking issues. Sorry.
You saying I got issues because I dated him?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
I got
Brandon
a question
knows
for
what's
you.
up.
Was your dad in your life when you were younger?
Yes, my dad.
Oh, never mind
Clingy.
Oh.
My dad's
How about your
trying
mom?
to still live with
Was
me.
your mom judgmental?
My mom's called me a bitch on several occasions.
There it is. It had to be one of the two. Okay, no, I got it.
I know a lot of the backstory. That I'm like,
The way I'd word it is my dad showed me too much love and my mom didn't show me enough. But now my mom does because my brother's dead, so
My mom punched
I'm
me.
the
Yeah,
only one.
that's
I'm
how-
the only one. So.
You got
I was-
promoted
I
because,
was
you know.
about to say
Yeah.
that's how you and me really became friends was
Trauma bonding.
Trauma bonded over the dead brother.
The brother passes away. Mom walks up. So there's been an opening.
There's an open spot.
There's been an opening in Who's the Favorite Child. And congratulations, you got the. Here's a plaque.
Here's the plaque.
Sorry.
That's like being promoted because there's nobody else that can do the job.
No one else
I mean-
wanted it.
But like with the dead brother trauma bonding, right? Yours hit me too, like really, really hard when that had all happened because I had already bonded to Alex. I met him and was actually like became really, really, really good friends with him in real life, and then all that happened.
Yeah, there's no way you couldn't become good friends with him. He was cool.
Alex was sick. He would have loved the podcast, by the way.
He would have listened to it while stoned out of his freaking
A
mind.
kindred spirit.
Speaking of which, how sober are you now?
Oh, I'm so fucking sober, Ethan. I hate every fucking aspect of my life.
Okay, good. Well, you're not drinking black coffee right now, so I know that you're not that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not depressed. It's a little darker, but you know, it's not black yet. So that's how I gauge my depression levels. If I'm drinking straight black coffee, I'm super fucking depressed.
Man, the old me had a comment locked.
Hey, but one of the things I like to ask people that work in the same
I wanna
kind of
look
retail
at it and
space
be
that
like,
we do,
Yeah, no,
I want to hear one of your favorite stories from work, and then one of the worst absolute dog shit things that you've ever had to deal with while at work.
The best? I don't know. Anytime somebody gives me a tip, that's the best.
I can't accept tips, man.
Yeah, we're not allowed to.
I make too much money. We're technically nobody's allowed to.
Yeah, I know.
If I didn't
So
see it
I
happen,
don't.
bro,
I
or hear
don't
about it, I don't care.
accept tips. I don't accept them, but they
Oh.
are offered.
Yeah, I hope my boss doesn't listen to this because I'm all about just being like, I didn't see it.
Hey, that time I
It's
was
like, oh,
changing
look,
out
thing
that
over
old
there.
lady's tire in the middle of the summertime. She wanted to hand me $30, and I at first, because you know where we were in front of my manager, I was like, oh, I'm not allowed to. And he goes, nah, dog, you earned it. I was like, yeah, all right, cool.
Like,
Won't
make
put
it,
that in
if
my
somebody like
pocket.
throws a tip at me and runs away, I usually give it to one of the teenagers.
You
Like,
remember
here, go
that-
buy yourself some snacks while you're at school tomorrow.
You remember that
Yeah.
day me and Darius literally changed the starter out and remounted a lady's skid plate on her brand new car, pulled in making these god awful sounds. I think you were there that day.
No,
'cause
by
you
the way,
walked out
because
looking at it.
I didn't work with y'all when Darius was around.
Oh, that's
You would've
right.
liked
You had
Darius.
already bailed on
I
us.
had meeting Darius. a
Darius
few
is
times.
cool. I like
Bro,
Darius.
I loved working with that kid.
He's great.
Absolutely phenomenal individual.
You know he's autistic.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, his mom told me.
He wears it very well. You know?
I spoke to his mom at great length about him when I first took interest in him as an employee. So, yeah, I knew.
If Darius listens to this, he's gonna get a kick out of that.
I can imagine him just double taking out his phone, just be like, "What the hell?"
Because like I didn't get to work with him very long, but I did like get to run into him a whole lot and talk to him and stuff. He was cool as shit.
I know.
Yeah,
he's,
really-
he's good.
really cool
He's
dude.
got a good
Yeah,
hand on his
so
shoulders.
What about the worst part? Because we've had some
People.
So
not even that. Ayla's dumped like an entire fryer's worth of grease on the floor, and we had to.
That's not that bad.
That's not bad though.
Dude,
that's
that's
just
a
No,
reoccurring
that's just
thing.
you just clean it up.
That's
It's
just
not
Tuesday,
bad.
idiot.
I think worst like customer experience was when that one guy was like, "Why the heck my cheese not melted?"
Oh, that.
You know, I do have a question about that. Yeah, because recently I went to Burger King for lunch. Hadn't been to Burger King in years. I work by one now. I was very excited. I go in there, get me a nice Whopper, cheese. I open up that wrapper, bitch ain't melted, man. Like, what's
Well,
up with that?
For
He
us,
said,
that's a
"I
little
don't want the cheddar
harder.
sauce. I want a slice of cheese."
That's what I mean. The slice of cheese.
And,
Like, why
okay,
is it not
'cause
melted on a? On,
I
on a
was the
burger?
cook for that sandwich,
His
so
fault.
we don't. We slice the roast, directly, like the beef. We slice it directly. Microwaving it makes
We
it
tried to avoid
destroys it.
doing that.
It'll make it chewy.
Well, when I worked in
Takes
the,
all the
deli
flavor
section
out
and
of
I
it.
made the cheeseburgers there, we applied the cheese mid-bake so the cheese got nice and
Well, we don't
melty
have
and bubbly
anything
and-
set up back there to do so.
Well, here,
For
so
most
Okay.
of the meats. So like,
always assumed
because
y'all
like if
just
I had a flat
microwaved
grill, it'd
it.
be a lot easier. But no, I have to microwave it to melt the cheese on the roast beef,
Yeah.
and that destroys the roast beef, takes all the flavor out of it, and just destroys it.
Yeah.
I don't
So
do the
I don't
seal
do that
thing
for
very well.
roast beef sandwiches. This dude threw a massive fit and was
I
being
mean,
all
I was okay
dickish
with
about
him
it.
wanting melted cheese. That's fine. I was just wanting to make sure, like, he knew that, hey, I was going to have to microwave it. Is that okay? And he was like, "Are you the manager? Then I need you to shut up." And I was
Yeah,
like,
no, he was being a huge dick about it.
I love customer service.
So I microwaved
yeah.
his meat for about a minute and a half, compared to the 10 seconds that we normally would do.
he did come in again through the drive-thru and was like, "Can you make sure you heat it up?" I'm like, "Okay.
Yeah.
Be nice about it this time."
Yeah, no, I made sure to destroy his sandwich.
Fun fact: he came back
And
and said
I
there wasn't
also-
enough flavor,
I also told him we're
and then
not
he
remaking
continued
it
to
again.
smoke his meat for 30 minutes straight.
Say what? You giving me shit again, David?
Mm-hmm. I said, "Fun fact." Later that evening, he came back and said it wasn't enough flavor, so then you proceeded to smoke his meat for 30 minutes in the back.
Wow.
That means two things.
Sounds like something Ethan would do, though.
like something your mom would
exactly.
do.
But my
I got
mom's
the
not
first one.
petty like you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Right? You like white girl petty half the time,
no,
bro.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say she's only like that because she keeps trying to bury the
Oh,
her feelings over her dead child, and that's the only way she can do it because she has
That's
to settle
awful,
for that.
dude.
That's well, because she has to settle for that, so she has to find some
Am I gonna
outlet
keep
somewhere.
that in? I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. I'll probably keep it in.
It's okay. It's not that bad.
We gotta
Yeah,
make
it's
dead
not
brother
bad.
jokes from
I
time
mean,
to time.
I had far worse things I could have said so many times.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, we know. We put you
oh
on.
did
a leash.
Ethan ever tell you
No,
the
I'm
fucked
very-
off thing I said after our last older brother passed away? Like literally the day after he passed away?
I
About
heard
the candy
the
corn.
candy corn. Yeah, I heard
Oh,
about
like,
that.
oh, okay. Would you like to hear the story? It's great.
Wait, what?
Candy corn.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so me and Ethan really like candy corn. Great. All right. Our older brother that passed away a few years back, he didn't care for it, and apparently we gave Ethan shit for it, right? And literally the day after we got the news that he had passed away, right, I was living at my parents' house at the time. I was hanging out in my room, and Ethan came by to visit so we could just hang out and just kind of, compose the grief together, right? And I'm sitting there eating candy corn, and he's like, "You got candy corn?" And we started talking about it for a second. He's like, "Yeah, Xander hated this shit, He he would always give me shit for it every time I ate it." And I looked at Ethan, and I said, "It's like if I had known that sooner, I would have hit him with my car instead, because that's what took him out.
He got ran over on a road at night.
Oh yeah, we were laughing so hard. Both parents, younger siblings, my wife, they all came in. They were like, "What's going on?" And I had to explain.
Emotional damage.
Our dad was not amused. He was not amused in any shape, form, or capacity.
No, Justin thought it was funny as shit.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, you talk about dark humor and irony. You remember the M from Big Girl?
Yeah.
Right? Remember her daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You remember? Okay, so you do remember.
Oh, by the way, you did say the big C, so I do got to censor that.
Big C. What?
My place of work.
Did.
Yep.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Anyways, listen. So you remember her daughter, right? You worked with her too. I can't remember. Did you?
Nah, not directly.
Okay, well, she used to send me
She's
on
my
the
overnighter.
daily some of the darkest abortion jokes in the world. I'm talking dark. And now she has a kid.
Oof.
Irony. And she would laugh about it. She'd be like, "Hey, Dave, did you get it? Did you read it? Oh my God, it's so good." And I'm like, yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, no, I saw
Right?
it.
Exactly, right? And then I found out, like, later that year, after she quit, that, she was having a kid. And I'm
She
like,
didn't quit. She got
mhm.
fired.
Yeah, no, she got the axe.
Yeah, well, she needed to a long time ago.
I was a big
no
part of that.
offense, but she did.
I was a decent part in both of them getting fired. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Well, I knew she wasn't going to be much when she came for her interview in a corset. And I mean, like left nothing to the imagination.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get that, dude. It's like,
Hey, if you got it, flaunt it. I get it, but it's a job interview.
right?
You dress for the job you want, and well, we don't have that position at the store. But to get back on
Don't mind me.
a track here, again, people, if you're feeling down and out and like the world's against you, and this really is the end for you, there is a number you can call. Get help, please. Absolutely do it.
Don't listen
Unless you
to
just
us.
like baths and toast. I joke. Let's get back on topic though, because we have a nice list.
We have a
that
little
are-
bit of stuff.
guest
I made
composed.
Ayla
Yeah.
make a little topic thing.
I like the first one. What
What was the first one? I don't
like them
even
all.
remember.
So the first one is, how did you meet your significant other, and what made you think that he/she was the one? Ethan, I guess we start with you and go around the table
Apologies, I
counterclockwise.
was resetting the camera.
Oh,
About to
mine's
hit
a
that
funny
mark.
story.
I first met
Brothel?
my
No,
wife.
well,
I met my wife. Was dating somebody else at the time. Went to a D&D game with Malachi because Malachi had the hots for this one chick. So I went with him to go because he was trying to be a boyfriend. Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
he was trying to be her boyfriend.
Somebody else's.
Oh, okay.
But, my wife was a mutual, and so I met her there for the first time. We were all playing D&D and whatnot, and my wife was playing a specific kind of kinder. So it's like a gnome, but like a child.
And smaller.
Smaller. Excuse me. Not a thief. They happen to get your shit out of your pockets. It was annoying. But my wife kept pretty much intentionally walking into traps, and I was playing a paladin, so I was rescuing her a lot.
She was your damsel in distress.
No, she was more like an autistic puppy that you got to stop from eating things that they're not supposed to eat.
If you ever become a parent, the easiest way I can put a comparison, it's literally trying to keep an actual toddler from touching the electrical outlets. That's basically what that session was.
Yeah.
Don't stop them. They gotta learn what happens.
And worst part,
Go on.
I don't mind it, but it was first edition D&D. That's all percentiles, man.
Oh,
So like in regular D&D, we roll a D20. In first edition D&D, you have a percent of chance of doing something. You have to roll within the certain percentage chance. And if you roll a specific percent, you do specific things. It was a lot. Magic is fucking awful in first
How
edition.
long ago was that? If it was first edition, or did they just hate
What's the year?
y'all?
25? Would have been about 10 years ago.
yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
2015?
Yeah. 2016-ish, something around there.
Wasn't fifth edition already out?
Yes.
Or you could have played the
Her
Well,
dad.
third
Okay,
edition?
so the
Okay.
girl's house we were at, that was a mutual.
You see what I mean?
Her
right?
dad ran
You see
first
what,
edition.
see what I'm saying?
What?
You guys, we used to joke about how we're gonna have a your mama counter,
Mm.
right? I've matured. I've grown in my absence. What we should have is a D&D counter.
How many times do we
Every
derail?
time we
Talk about
derail right
D&D?
into D&D, we should have a counter. That bitch will be triple digits by the end of a single video.
Sometimes. But yeah, that's kind of how me and my wife met. I couldn't
At a
stop thinking
D&D
about it for a whole summer, and then we ended up having a lot of classes my senior year, and we started dating at the end of my senior year.
No.
Rest is history.
That was a. I'm sorry, guys. That was a lame ass TLDR on how I met my wife, how I knew she was the one. All you says, I met her at a Magic game. She was a klepto, and I was like, I'd smash. Next thing you know, you're married.
Okay, look. Oh,
That is a
fine,
TLDR.
fine. Okay. So
Okay.
we started hanging out.
Here we go.
As just friends for a while, and we were best friend in it for quite a while.
While she was dating the other dude.
No, my wife, I was her first boyfriend.
Okay.
You're thinking of no.
No. Okay. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we literally just started hanging out all the time, and I came to a point where
You're fired.
get out.
You've been promoted. Congratulations. There's recently been an opening.
Get over here, Brandon. I had another brother die to me.
Does he need to get hit by a car? I can make it happen.
Well, hey, at least you
I
won't get
actually haven't
mistaken
had
for
a
a
brother
twin
get
now.
shot yet.
Interesting.
What?
What?
Okay. So, anyways,
But yeah, I literally hit a point where I was like, I don't really care what the dynamic is between me and her. I just want to have this person in my life.
intercourse.
Didn't do that until the day before we got married. Because I'm a good little boy.
No, it's because your game is weak.
No,
But
it's not.
we'll go with your excuse. Well, no, we'll go with your excuse. That's fine. It's fine. No, that is a good story. Yeah, because you guys met
And we literally dated
at,
for like
at
5
something
years
that you
straight.
mutually had in common was your enjoyment of D&D. It's a great way to meet somebody who you know there's a chance to be with. Because if you had met her at like a hockey game and you didn't want to be there, but your friends made you go, and she's sitting there, you know, in her full hockey team attire, and you're like, yeah, I'd smash. But then there's no future there.
Crystal
Yeah.
would fuck up an entire hockey team, bro.
Bro, she would. Holy cow, with no pads.
No, yeah, she'd box as good as any of them, dude.
She would have every single one of them in the glass and wearing their blood as war paint. Mm-hmm. And then she'd look at Ethan while skating going, she'd stop and go, you're it. And then she, you know, that'd be how y'all got married.
I need a furry little twink.
You got pretty ears, boy. Get over here. You'd be like, yes, ma'am.
I like that pretty little mouth, boy.
You got some good ears.
But yeah, no. Then, you know, my wife and I, we dated. Literally, we dated for almost 5 years straight before me and her were like, yeah, okay.
See what I mean by no game? I mean, yeah, whatever.
And, yeah, no. Now we got 2 kids. She tolerates me.
She tolerates you.
Makes food sometimes.
That's the secret to marriage. It's just tolerance. Because the love, the puppy dog love doesn't last forever. There's going to be days where you just get by on just tolerance.
I think it's
Know
still there
that.
for us sometimes.
And,
Feels like it.
and it's important to know that that's okay. That's not an unhealthy relationship. For there to be days where you wake up and you just tolerate somebody for that day. That's fine, because the fact that you still tolerated them and went to bed that night, that's love.
Yeah, I know.
Not every day is going to be like, hey, babe, I love you, babe. I love you too, babe. Oh, hey, you want to go to Starbucks, babe? Sure, babe. That's not love.
Why didn't
no,
you just
you're
describe
gonna
a
have
lesbian
days.
relationship?
You're gonna have days where you wake up, you're just like, hey, and that's the only thing you say to each other for the whole day.
And the way they say hey, you're like, I don't fucking like your tone. And that's the whole day. Like, hey, I'm really sorry about the way I said hey this morning when I woke up. I was still half asleep. You want to go get something to eat? I'm not hungry. Cool. That's okay.
That's when you still buy them something while you're out, because you know they are
if you
hungry.
if you come home without something for them, they're like, oh, okay, I see how it is.
Well, at
See how
that
it
point,
is.
they're not hungry; they're hangry.
Yeah, I thought
And
you
if
said
don't
you
get
were sorry.
something-
Where's my fucking cheeseburger? Babe, you said you weren't hungry.
Right? Oh, yeah,
Okay.
no. If you go out to get yourself food, do not come home empty handed.
Don't come home empty-handed. No.
Never come home
All right,
empty
Malcolm,
handed.
your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I was my wife's booty call.
Literally,
Yeah, straight up.
all she wanted
Really?
was that
Yeah.
ass.
So we met, we were working at a chicken place together,
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was literally.
and we just bullied the shit out of each other the whole time we were there. And she remembered me from she was friends with my girlfriend that I had in high school, so she knew me from back then.
The one you turned lesbian or the other one?
The one that turned lesbian.
Okay.
He turned them all
Slay.
lesbian.
Funny enough, the one that he turned lesbian is one of my wife's best friends.
Oh, yeah, no, me and her, we're cool
And
now.
the same girl that I accidentally punched her in the face, beating her little brother.
That's
It
a
happens.
big, that's a
We're
long
not
story to
gonna go to
unpack. But yeah, no, it's just, yeah, we just kind of just kept sticking around. you
How
know?
did y'all meet though? Like, what was the circumstances? Where were you at?
They just started booty calling, don't you know? That's
No,
how
okay,
it
so
started.
like, okay, so
Okay,
what?
so-
You were at the skating rink, right?
Give
You
me
was
a minute,
doing
David.
extreme
Give me a minute, David.
rollerblading, and you was like, yeah,
Well, okay, so I didn't really interact with her when I was in
Take
high
this
school.
ass,
You know,
lady.
we we only interacted whenever we were working together, right? And the boyfriend that she had at the time, got her pregnant, and then fucked off, fucked all the way off. All right? And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not
Pregnant
gonna,
myself,
you know, I'm not
sorry.
gonna be this kid's dad. I mean, I'm just, I don't know. How
I
to
know.
say this.
No,
I'm just
I was
fucking
just
this
saying.
chick, you know.
You were like, oh, well, she's already pregnant. Yeah.
And then
We all know you already have a weak pull-out game, so I'm
Oh my god,
Yeah,
he-
no, I couldn't back
dude
out of a
couldn't pull out
driveway.
a driveway. That's right.
Yep. My first kid was an accident. The second kid was a surprise.
Dude can't pull out a driveway.
But don't worry, I love my little girl.
Yeah. Good
But no,
cover.
yeah, no, and it's just, yeah, it got to a point where I was like, man, I really like this girl. We have a lot in common. I'm gonna be this kid's stepdad.
Have a lot in common, but most of your story was just you smashing. So what was the commonality? You like being in bed? I don't understand.
We both like doing the horizontal tango.
Yeah.
But no, she's well,
Well, no, like, what was the moment where you rolled off of her and thought, "Yeah, this is it"?
I had a really bad acid trip.
And she held you while you vomited.
No,
She
I
made sure you stayed on your side so you didn't choke on your
I
own
had
shit.
He got bullied and ignored by me and had to have his acid trip on the front porch.
pretty much, yeah. But no, I called her the next
Dang.
day, threw all my stuff out. Literally, I had a backpack that had all my shit in it back then, and I threw the whole fucking thing out and called her immediately, and she fucking just showed up to the house and sat with me, and we talked for a while, and I was like, okay, I don't need the drugs. I don't need the drugs no more.
See, now that's deep.
Yeah, it was.
That's
yeah.
I knew there was more than hey, we met, we connected, we smashed, we're married now. So I knew there was more.
Well, yeah, she
that's deep.
she helped me get clean.
It's deep.
That's sweet.
That's real deep. Your turn. No, go ahead.
No, you
No,
go first.
mine's a little bit longer than yours.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Purple.
Okay, so obviously I met Brandon in school.
Obviously.
Yeah, because
Where else would you?
exactly. I haven't experienced life. I'm like a child. Anyways,
She's of legal age, YouTube.
Oh my god, I just thought about that. You're right. Yeah, she's like, I'm a child. Like, and then now they're all looking at him like, there's a special place in hell for you, boy.
You came to the wrong house.
No, a guy that has a chippy for those kinds of people. We're gonna continue.
anyways, we were friends in school like a little bit, but one day randomly out of the blue, whenever I was like, I think I sent a Snapchat post or something where I was like, I'm bored, and he immediately texted me and he's like, how's your boyfriend? And I said, I don't have a boyfriend anymore.
You do now.
That's how she made it sound like, hey, by the way, hey girl, how's your boyfriend doing? Oh, he left me. Really? That's a damn shame.
I said, we broke up 2 months ago, and immediately Brandon started texting me every single day.
Brandon literally walked up and was like, hey, feel this shirt. You know what that is? Boyfriend material.
I'm pretty sure he said that, actually. Anyways.
Wow.
You know what looks really, really good on you? Me.
But what's funny?
If I recall too, right, y'all were on and off a little bit for a second there, and then
Well, no, we've only broken up once.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Because he talked shit about my brother and my mom, and I said no. But we were only
Inside thoughts.
Inside thoughts.
he talked shit about my dad the entire relationship. He still
That
does.
part's fine.
He still does.
Yeah, I've been married for 18 years. I still talk shit about my father.
If it makes you feel any better, I talk shit about my wife's dad all the time.
Yeah. It's a guy
I think
thing.
I
Same.
think that's just a normal thing in relationships.
It's a guy thing.
Yeah.
You cross the line when you talk shit about my brother, so he had to go, but he didn't really.
You need a timeout.
But the funny thing is, he opened like that too, and another guy at the same time, around the same time, also was like, "How's your boyfriend?" And then I was like, "No, we broke up like 2 months ago." So I was talking to him and another guy both at the same time.
Remember, y'all were on a break. I'm sorry, I just had to put that in there.
No, I wasn't
Not that
dating.
time.
I wasn't dating either one of them. Okay.
No, no,
So-
I'm saying if you had, you know.
And then I was like, my friend was like, "Hey, can you invite some people to my birthday?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I invited both of them, and I was like, "Whoever shows up."
Can I put a pause to that real quick? Did this friend not have enough friends to invite to a birthday?
Oh my
or-
God, yeah. I've always been the person who's like, "Okay, I'll invite people to your birthday party."
What was your
I'm
game
not
plan if
friends
they
with her
both showed up?
anymore.
A pit fight over
I was
you?
about to
There
say,
wasn't a game.
gladiatorial arena.
Gladiatorial combat.
I was gonna be like, "Okay, whoever I vibe with more, I guess." But so we smashed, and then I was like, "You gonna come over to my house?"
That's how you do it. Hey, it's like buying a car. If you're dumb enough to buy a car without test driving it, and you find out it's a piece of shit on the road, that's on you.
According to you, I'm the luckiest fucking dude in the
Exactly.
room right now, dude.
You got lucky. You got real lucky. Okay.
Right? You bought a Ford Focus, never fucking drove it for like
Never
5
drove-
years.
For 5 years, it just
And it
sat in
still
the
works.
garage. It just
Zero
sat in the
mileage.
garage. 0 mileage on it.
But then when he came over, I was like, "Do you want to subscribe?" Because I was too awkward to be like, "Do you want to be my boyfriend?"
Do you want to subscribe?
Yeah, subscribe. While we were having intercourse, you know?
Wow.
the
Hey, you
middle.
know, hey. Yeah.
And he said yes. And today is actually our 4-year anniversary.
Congratulations. Hold on, I gotta.
Can you hear it through the?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Anyways, let's continue. All right, David.
And yeah, your turn.
So
You and Brittany have
it's a
quite the story.
it's a good one.
I've heard both sides of it working with both
So
of them.
I started dating a girl in 2006. Awesome girl. Had horses.
I was 7 years old. I gotta make him feel old.
I was 3.
Do you have that? Do you happen? You don't have it. Anyways, so 2006, started dating a girl. Worked on a ranch. Met another girl. Started smashing both of them because they lived in two separate houses on the ranch. So
Hell
it wasn't
yeah,
hard for
brother.
me. Well, then I got a third one involved, and that kind of got a little complicated towards halfway through it because I had 2 jobs, smashing 3 girls, taking care of horses. Things were complicated. So I dumped one of them in the worst way possible. Just woke up one morning and was like, "All right, babe, I'll see you tonight. It's going to be a hellacious day, so whatever's for dinner, I don't even care." Never came back. Put her on block and everything. I needed to cut some waste off my life. And, well, my second job was running a fireworks stand. Did that twice a year, like 3 or 4 months at a time each, right? Well, the one girl that I was smashing that I ended up cutting off knew my wife. So one night, I'm at the girl's house, and my wife comes over to hang out with her. We almost have a threesome just by first night meeting, just a foot massage. Yeah, it happens. But then it didn't happen because my wife's boyfriend at the time called, cock blocked me. And I went to go get orange juice, which back then for all of us was code for condoms, right? I went to go get orange juice, came back. She was on the couch. I'm like, but. She goes, yeah, the moment's passed. God damn it. So I went and hate fucked my girlfriend because I was angry that the threesome wasn't happening anymore. And then like a few months later, I need to find some people to run a fireworks stand for me. Well, I had become friends with my wife's then boyfriend and said, "Hey, you want a job running a fireworks stand for me?" He said, "Sure." Well, so then he brings her with him. So now I'm managing like 2 fireworks stands, and I take special interest, obviously, in that fireworks stand. And we start kind of hooking up for a little bit. Boyfriend finds out and says, "Hey, you have to choose." Well, she feels bad, chooses him. And I walk over one day and be like, it is what it is. Maybe it's just for the best. I don't know, but now we will never know. And I walk away. 1 month later, now we start dating. So yeah, it was pretty well. And all the time, I'm still smashing 2 others because just in case she decides to stay with him, I need my options still.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So once she says, "Yeah, no, it's going to be you," I was like, "Okay, cool," and I just ghosted them. Yeah, I didn't speak to them since.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Still
all this
waiting
happened
for a
in
reply.
I would also like to point out that this is coming from the Catholic in the room.
all this happened.
There's
in,
2.
Hey. Peace be with you.
Slowly becoming outnumbered.
And all this happened over a span of like 2 years.
Oh,
Well, because I like to put a lot of, feelers out, see what sticks. And then
yeah, logical.
it is logical. Yeah, especially when you're young. I was like 18 at the time. So I just threw out a lot of feelers and see what was happening.
No, you threw out
And just-
one long feeler that hit multiple different stages in multiple fields.
Hey, and almost one mom, too. That probably wouldn't have gone the way I wanted it to. So,
Why are you like this?
I don't sit still. I don't sit the still.
2 years, 4 women, 1 affair. Oh, and a one-night stand. That kind of helped me cut one of them off. I had a one-night stand. She found out about it. I was like, bitch, whatever.
Acted crazy.
She did. She was like, is it true you did this? Like, who told?
And-
And it happened to be one of my close friends. I was like, you know what, man? I hope you die in a fire.
And how long have you and Brittany been together?
18 years.
18. Damn.
Yeah.
And if there was a scary wife competition, I think your wife and my wife would be like tied for first place.
Bro, if they were in professional wrestling, JR would call that a slobber knocker. Because I don't know who would win that one.
I know.
I don't know who would win that. Boxing, wrestling, kickbox. I don't know who would win any of those.
Nah, Kristen
between those
scares me,
two.
bro.
Pretty scared to be about the same level that Kristen does almost.
If I was forming a football team, they'd be my linemen for offense and defense. They would.
My wife's not even a big person, too. Like, my wife
she's
is
just
shorter
aggressive.
than I am. And I'm a short person.
I just always imagine, like, whenever I see your wife, I always think, if there was ever a fire, you'd be the one on her shoulders, and she'd be carrying you out of that fire.
And 2 babies.
And baby's here, you over there going, oh my God, babe, I'm so glad you're here to help me.
I'd be holding my PC.
Or your cat, your fucking
Oh,
skinwalker
the
ass
cat.
cat.
Yeah.
Wherever the fuck he is. I haven't seen him in a couple of hours today.
Hunting for souls.
Hides.
Your wife truly is a badass woman. And that means a lot because I am personally married to a badass woman.
Man, we really got to stop this, though. It's like every episode we talk about how awesome my
We're
wife
just
is.
glazing your wife.
No, we don't.
Don't say that.
We don't goon and glaze over his wife. We state facts.
Right?
The woman is built like a linebacker, but has the temperament of an angel. But you can see it in her eyes when she talks to
See
you.
hell.
All it takes is you saying one cross thing, and you're waking up 2 days later in the
Your lasagna's not that good, and then you just wake up in a ditch.
Already half buried. She'd be
Why
like,
do you
got a
think I
choice to
didn't
make."
eat her marshmallows in front of her? I was terrified.
They
Because
were
if that had been
good.
if it hadn't been good and I'd made a comment, I was terrified. I didn't know how that would go. Sure, I'm Ethan's friend, but would
sponsored.
that have stopped her? Really?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I'm his fucking brother, and I still get hit.
But I know that woman can dent every single part of a car if she hits it hard enough because I've seen it happen. Because I have made her mad enough to do so.
Hot.
She said it. At least not.
Actually warned my wife. I was like, hey, just a heads up, by the way, when Ayla and Brandon come over, Ayla thinks they're super pretty. She might feel a little awkward around you. Just a heads
No,
up.
no. Just so you know, I only say flirty things because she's your wife. If she was not your wife, I wouldn't say anything because that's my
Hey.
friend's sister.
I'm just saying it's been 4
Oh,
years.
because Cole, that never stopped
Right?
me in
Yeah.
the past, bro.
Been four
I'm going to be straight up.
4 years, right? Brandon was smart and had game. I don't think it'd be hard for him to get a menage a trois going
What do you mean?
if he was smart. I got one once from a girl who swore it would never
A
happen.
threesome?
That's how that's how good I am. Yeah.
Oh, we've done that.
See, I knew. I didn't have to even know it, and I already knew that it could happen. My man, not only are we Catholic, but we both got our girls to do some things.
What's up?
Oh, I set it up.
No.
Yeah.
Man. You put a ring on that? Yeah.
I told him,
Smart
hey,
man.
you're marrying me.
Smart man. Smart. Actually, if I was you, I'd try and see if I can get one more out of it before the I do's, because once the I do's hit, I don't care if she's a freak right now. Once those I do's hit, it's a I don't feel like it today.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta schedule that shit out like 2 weeks in advance.
Bro, you gotta. It's kind of like it's your last days on Earth. Like when you had that wedding date set that week before, or your last days on Earth. That's how you need to act. All right, there needs to be liquor, there needs to be women, there needs to be shenanigans, because there won't be any more after that.
Hold on. What?
I've shenana once. I'll shenana again.
Yeah,
Somebody
you
pull
think,
up the list.
I thought that too till
He has the list pulled up.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the next one.
Next topic.
I just wanted to say free Skyrim
So what does that mean?
for the
like,
Nords.
You and
Fuck
me
your
are the
empire.
only ones that landed our women through some freaky channels. We did some stuff that ended up paying off for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a good little noodle.
I do, by the way,
I know.
just
Even I
quick,
was surprised. I was like, okay, I guess I'm pretty
quick
good.
comment.
Shit.
I have a feeling like there were some key things left out in her story. Just I really got that vibe that there were some key things. That's why I
Okay,
emphasized.
well, we have to stay at a certain rating.
That's
brother.
why I emphasized they were on a break. Because I was waiting for her to actually say the real thing, and she didn't. So we'll let that go. But you can ask a lot of people at work. I'm good at reading between them lines, and there are some gaps.
Ethan, there's too much stuff in front of me, man. I just want to touch everything.
Overstimulated.
That's why he can't be. I'm not going to say that. Okay, number 2. Here we go. What's the dumbest reason you've thrown a punch?
Yeah, Ethan.
Wait, Ethan doesn't.
You deserved it.
Ethan doesn't
Bullshit.
fight. His wife does it for him. So we should ask her.
You ready to see reason number 1? Dumbest reason I've thrown a punch?
I'll get another scar on my knuckles, bro.
Yeah, right.
All right, Ethan.
I actually legit have a scar on this knuckle right here where I chipped one of Malachi's teeth off into my hand.
So wait, how many punches have you thrown?
A lot.
That's not on Malachi.
A lot.
Not
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the dumbest one
we
then?
Pretty much, me and Malachi grew up fighting because we got bullied a lot, all the way up until high
Fine.
school.
What's the dumbest one that's not your brother? Because they don't count.
Yeah, they don't count.
That's the only time when something involves family that doesn't count. You gotta think that hard about it.
It's communal. Go ahead.
It's been a lot of fights, bro.
We're looking for the dumbest one.
I know. That's what I'm trying to think. But all of them were kind of like dumb in hindsight.
Can I have a Fanta too?
Okay,
Mr.
but
Brandon?
of all those, what would you say was the dumbest?
Honestly, anything that had to do with any girl at the time.
Yes, guys, if
Thanks,
you're
babe.
listening, especially what is the dude?
Let me make sure though, because
Elijah?
like nowadays with the
The
wife,
dude that really likes our videos.
Yeah.
Elijah, if you're listening, ain't no hoe worth all that shit.
not until there's a ring on that.
Trust
finger.
me,
Not
you
until
might.
there's a ring in that finger.
All right, look, I'm gonna be brutally honest. Okay, they might be the best you think you've ever had in bed, the best handy, best blow job, best hand job, best boob job,
Best plate of
foot
waffles.
job. Yes, best plate of waffles you've ever had in your life. You're gonna realize that that's just not true. And then you're gonna fight some dude, and then a couple years later, you're gonna look back like Ethan and be like, "Man, I shouldn't have hit my friend over that hoe."
Now, don't get me wrong. If my wife like ever let me off the leash in public and told me like, "Hey, this guy needs his ass beat," I'm beating somebody's fucking ass in public.
No, that's different. If
But, yeah,
if
that's
a
like-
guy,
But like being
Offend your
being
wife.
in junior high, having a girlfriend, and like somebody just like making a mean joke at her, and then me swinging, that's stupid.
that's dumb. That's just
That just shows how insecure I was at those ages.
and stupid. Like I'm talking like mentally, like on an IQ level, Neanderthalic.
I was
Oh, we
already
still
reading at
like
a
that,
college
dog.
level.
Hmm?
I was reading at a college level by then.
Doesn't mean that you're not
That doesn't
stupid.
mean
That's
that
also
doesn't
fair.
mean anything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you're not a complete
That just
idiot.
means you're a nerd.
Right, Ethan. Our older brother Xander was a very intelligent person.
He was pretty fucking dumb.
He also let a girl burn cigarettes out on him just because.
Hey,
Yeah, that
Sounds
didn't-
masochistic.
I watched
people are
that happen
into
one
what they're
time.
into. It is what it is.
Don't judge. We don't
Malachi.
kink shame.
Xander
Yeah.
was into drugs.
Do you have an interest? Have you thrown hands on anybody but your brother?
I've thrown several hands on people that weren't Ethan.
What's the dumbest one then?
I kicked a kid in the face when I was in
No,
junior high.
I said punch.
Oh well.
The question.
Okay,
she
well,
worded
hands.
it.
Here.
Hands.
I
She
kicked
worded
him
it.
in the face, and then we fought in the bathroom.
Okay, but why?
Uh,
What warranted
Okay.
you curb stomping somebody and then beating
Here.
him in a bathroom?
so this kid, for some reason, just didn't like me. He would just routinely just talk shit to me, right? And we're sitting, we got grouped up together for some fucking reason. So he's still talking shit to me. So I told him, I was like, look, dude, if you keep talking shit, I'm going to kick you in the face while I'm sitting in this chair.
Yeah.
And he didn't believe me. And a girl that was in our group didn't believe it either. It was just like, he's like, do it, kick him in. And he just kept talking his shit. So I fucking swung around, still sitting in the chair, kicked him right in the fucking face. And then excused myself to go to the bathroom.
That's real
Motherfucker
mature.
follows me in there
Real mature.
and decides to try to start a fight with me while I'm taking a piss.
How old were you?
Oh. Yeah,
I remember
Ethan remembers the
this.
story. I was like 13.
Real mature.
Yeah. Oh no, I was a shit kid, bro.
This
I was
that
a
story
shit
gets
kid
a
and
little bit
shit
better
teenager.
though.
All right.
Hey, real quick, that story gets better.
Yeah. So he's trying to start a fight with me while I'm taking a piss. I finish up. We start throwing hands. This kid, I'm gonna be honest, he weighed like about a sack of potatoes, and so I was just throwing him around the whole fucking
And
bathroom.
guess who
dude.
was taking a dump in a stall at the same time?
I
So
didn't
I
even know
get
he
out
was
of
in
the
there.
stall. Now he's getting ganged up on.
Right? And he's laying on the ground, right? Just like crying and shit. And I'm like, great, I got my hands dirty again for nothing. Wash my hands and fucked off. I felt like a little badass. And I look at it as an adult, I'm like, fuck's sake. I was like, I was such a shit kid.
Oh, you're a big man? You're a real big man, are you?
Right?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You're
that's
a big
exactly
man
that
wearing
reaction.
big man pants?
That reaction was the same
Yeah.
reaction I have to it now. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, what a big man throwing around someone smaller than you.
I even tried to become friends with him, like
Even
later
smaller
down
than
the line too. Like I was like, I wanted to bury the hatchet and try to be like,
Why
a
are we
friend
doing the
with-
pussy looking ASMR again?
Sorry. Ayla's activating stims.
You did it first. You tried to deep throat the mic.
All I did was go.
That's every episode. Normally before we start airing, but
I forgot to, so I had to get it out now.
yeah,
And there was one time I punched a kid in the stomach for making fun of our buddy Stu.
that's dumb too.
And then we ended up
That's
becoming
fair.
best friends
That's
with that
not
guy.
dumb.
No,
it's
it's
for
dumb.
Stu.
No, it's dumb.
No, for Stuart.
No, okay, I think we did call Stuart a little bit too much. We should have let him fight his own battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then somebody would have probably died.
That's also fair.
Dude's been 6
You know,
foot tall
I
since
just
we were in
wanna say
fucking middle
something.
school.
I want to say something to anybody listening to us that is still in school. You know, like I don't know how old Elijah. I've never even met the kid.
He's out of school.
But anybody who might stumble across this, maybe in the EU, because I found out that we have people over
some
in
of
the
my
EU that
fucking
listen to
kids
us.
at work found the podcast.
If
They didn't find it. I told them about it.
How dare you?
if you're still in school, I want to tell you something important that your teachers have been lying to you about for years. Confronting bullies, fighting them, does not work. In the real world, when someone's a dick,
You shoot them.
they're naturally, God damn it, Ethan. Fuck.
It's the only
No,
way to actually
That doesn't work in the
stop
UK.
them.
They
though, I'm
are
sorry,
n-
yo.
When someone's being a
gotta
dick
stab them.
and a bully and they're constantly like that and you feel like you need to stand up against them, it doesn't do any good for you to initiate violence as the answer, because 9 times out of 10, number one, it's what they wanted. They'll feed off of it, and you're only exasperating the situation. If you can't come at it diplomatically first, you've already lost that fight. You've lost the mental game. Now they have the advantage on you. And if they're bigger than you, you've lost the physical part of it too. You should always, 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 and guys, remember this, mind games. Make them feel like they're being stupid for acting the way that they are. And then they'll back down and go, wow, yeah, I guess I kind of was being a dick. And then if that doesn't work, and violence is the only way, violence, the way we're talking about today, is not going to work. You got to break their fucking legs. You got to make it so that when they get to do, I know, I'm serious, and this is going to lead into my story. My grandfather, World War II veteran, taught me this life lesson. If you're going to get into a fight, I don't care what it is. Something stupid like you're picking on Stuart. Something stupid like you're dumb shit.
Remove their hands.
Ethan, why does the screen say please come back later?
Oh, hey, cool. So I got to reset the recording. It's probably been dark for like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, you go for the fruits.
It's
all
just
good.
the
No.
screen though, right?
Hold on,
Apple.
wait.
No,
Okay.
so the camera, I can't get the proper thing I need to get it to just stay recording. So I have it on my phone where I can
Okay,
just turn it off
so
and on.
now we're back.
Yeah,
back-
no,
okay,
they can see
so
us again.
my grandfather
So there'll
always
just be a
told
little
me.
free period. I'm going to put some gifts of cats in the
My
space.
grandfather always told
seen
me
it.
that if you find yourself in a situation where you have rationalized yourself to believe the only solution now is confrontation of the physical nature, your job now, your responsibility, the only option you've got, I don't care if something stupid like with Stuart, is to put them on the ground and make sure they cannot stand back up. Otherwise, that fight was completely stupid. It was imbecilic. And it was obviously a reflection of the fact that neither one of you decided to use your mind first. But if you decide to get physical, they better not be able to stand back up. You break their leg, you break their fucking arm, you knock them out, and then you do harm. This is the cold-hearted truth, guys. That is what real violence is. That's how you answer real violence in this world. Not what teachers in school tell you, where you confront the bully, you let them see you're not scared. Horse shit. They wanted that from the start. They wanted to egg you on. They've got you where they wanted you. You walked right into it. Get physical, but make sure that they do not get back up the way you put them down.
It's like that
They better
opening
never
scene
walk
in
right
Ender's Game.
again. So just know. That's why I said all that shit's stupid, because all you did was throw a punch. And you know what they did? They walked away from it normally. That shouldn't happen.
Well, like I think it's fair to say too. Is like that's all when we were kids. Nowadays it's different. Like if I can't talk
I
you
was
down,
taught
if
this
we
when I
can't,
was 10.
if we can't like come to a rational
World
I
War
was
solution,
II.
raised by my grandfather, a World War II veteran. He taught me hand to hand when I was 10. And he's one that told me all of this, is that if it has to get physical, he taught me use this first. Play the mind games, do what you got to do, make it their idea first, whatever. But when this fails and it gets physical, you make sure they don't get back up, and you make sure they walk a little different when you're done.
my whole philosophy nowadays is it's like if we can't come to a diplomatic solution, I'm going to get home to my kids one way or another, whether that be tonight or 17 years from now for a fucking homicide charge. I'm getting home to my kids.
Make sure your kids don't think you're a bitch, though.
Exactly. No.
Ayla, what about you? What's the dumbest reason you ever thrown hands?
Have you thrown hands?
I know you got a story. This was your question.
Y'all's reasons make me feel bad. So
Don't feel bad. They're
we were driving in the car.
How about you talk about when you
Me
stabbed your brother with a pencil?
I stabbed him with a knife.
Oh,
But
an
what
actual
about-
knife. That's right.
What
Yeah.
about throwing hands?
I know.
Yeah, and we already stated family doesn't count.
This is the only time family doesn't count. And you say
So I was queuing up music in the car, and Brandon kept skipping my music. And I said, if you do that one more fucking time, I'm going to punch you. And he did it. So I punched him
Yeah, it's pretty
while
dumb.
he was driving. That is the dumbest
Oh my
reason.
God. Brittany did that shit. Struck me while I was driving. I looked at her mid-swerve. What the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, you made me mad. I'm sorry, though. You want a Starbucks? Bitch, I don't want a Starbucks. You just fucking hit me while I'm driving.
see,
I have a coupon. We get two of
My
them.
wife is too much of a control freak. She has to be the one driving and behind the wheel because she doesn't like anybody else's driving. And so usually, if I'm getting my ass beat, she has one hand on the steering wheel, the other one's just beating the fuck out of me in the passenger seat.
right, and her eyes are locked on the road the whole time. There's no turning. She don't need to. She's just
She
swinging.
don't
I've
miss.
seen it.
I'm trying to deflect
I've
of
been
it.
in
She
the
like
backseat
knows where I'm
before.
deflecting.
So, I don't have a dumbest reason I've ever thrown
Lame.
a punch because of the reason I told you guys. But I would say the only time I've ever had to throw one because I am a social engineer. My grandfather taught me that. So I've never had to be in a physical confrontation. I mean, Ethan saw it with that one driver who pulled a knife. I not only walked him out of the store under his own free will, he even shook my hand and apologized.
That was a wild night.
But I say one of the few times I've had to actually throw hands, I was actually suspended from school for a year. Remember that story I told you about how in school, it was so funny to say, "Hey, Jew," right? And then that kind of went away. And then the whole history class and stuff, found out that my whole family was German, had books on it. We founded a part of New Jersey and all this and that. Well, then everybody started calling me a Nazi. All the black kids decided that I must have been Aryan because I was white living in Texas. So one day, I'll never forget it, 8th grade. Right after lunch, walking towards history. I want to say it was like political history or some shit. 4 of them cornered me against lockers. I took out 2 of them with a punch right to the nose, dropped him. Took one out, busted his knee. The other one got me, pinned me against a locker. There was an open locker next to him. Took his hand, got it off me, got it in the locker, spun around, and I slammed that locker until his arm was a nice shade of dark purple. But of course, none of the teachers saw what led me to perform such an act.
Yeah, no,
All they saw-
obviously, it was just the one kid decided to pick a fight with the 4 other kids and beat the fuck out
All
of him.
they saw was a white kid that had been getting called a Nazi for a few weeks, which they were aware of. We had to have a huge meeting about why it wasn't okay for them to call me that. And so when it all finally went down, I'm the one that got suspended because I took it too far. Broke 2 noses, sprained a knee. I wasn't trying to break his knee. I could have, but I didn't want to do that. And I really didn't want to break this kid's arm, but he was choking me out. I didn't have a choice. My grandfather told me
Put that in
that
your
if you're going to
motherfucking
get into a
mouth,
fight,
and I'm
you got to
gonna
make sure
punch
they
you
don't
in the
get up the
stomach.
way that they came at you. And I always carried that with me. And I've only ever had to be violent one other time. And it almost got me fired from work. But that's the only reason why you should ever have to throw hands. If you can't come at diplomatically with using this, well, then you better be violent.
Mother.
right? And half the time it throws
Mother
people
at
off.
creep
You
lies.
just start being just real friendly, real diplomatic. It's just like, hey man, hold on, and they're like,
Reverse
I want you to
psychology.
be mad at me, fight, and you're like, well, hold on, let's talk about
It's
this.
like
Okay,
you
let's be
take away
adults.
what they're coming at you with. Yeah, they'll
Takes all their
they'll
steam
leave.
away.
Yeah,
It works all the time at work too.
Especially
when I
in
get pissy ass
retail.
customers. Oh,
especially
dude.
in retail.
They because they think that you're gonna fucking start yelling and cussing back and start fighting
Well,
them, and you're
because
just like, whoa, hold on.
Was our very first episode where we talked about the customer being always right, or was the episode? I think it was episode 2.
I think it was episode
The
1.
misconception of the
Yeah.
customer's always right. So you have all these Neanderthals walking into these stores thinking, well, I'm going to always be right no matter what I want, and say, I am right. Well, yes, sir. Sure. You bet. No matter how angry they are with you, yes, sir. You bet. I am so sorry about that. Anything else I can do for you? I hope you guys have a great day. They hate that shit. They just stop. They're like,
They don't know what to do.
I don't want to be angry at you anymore. You're not making it fun. Okay, sir. Well, you have a great day.
Oh, I love
Go ahead
taking
and grab
all
a
their
free bag
steam
of
away,
dicks on your
dude.
way out.
Oh, that look in their eyes. Like they're so
And
angry that they have to not be angry anymore.
retaliate, and you're just sitting there just.
That's why you go on YouTube and watch these videos of like all the people freaking out at like McDonald's and shit. You'll see the before it really broke down. You'll have the employees being dumbasses. If they had just played their mind game with them and let them just be like, you didn't, my cheeseburger was cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I'm white. I'm right, you white bitch. Yes, ma'am. I'm a white bitch. I am so sorry. Let me get this burger for you, though, right? Okay? You know what? It's on the house. Your next order, you want a milkshake, too? Fuck with them. You're not gaining anything by fighting back with them. You gain nothing other than your own self-esteem, your own little pettiness.
You know, it's actually something I tell a lot of the new people whenever they get hired.
Yeah.
I'll tell them that, like, hey, it's not, you do not get paid, and it's not your job to deal with belligerent, rude ass people.
Yeah.
You come get me.
You're not
I get
Highlander,
paid to
dude.
do it, and I get paid to do it professionally.
That's right. Now, granted, me and Ethan, we, do as we say, not as we do, kind of guys. But, yeah.
I have told the dude to shut the fuck up and fuck off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Fun days.
Yeah. Good times. That lady that stood at my door telling everybody coming into my store that I was a racist. I lost it on that one.
She deserved it.
I put on my orange vest, and my employees were like, David, where are you going? I was like, to lose my fucking job. I was like, this bitch thinks I'm a racist. She's finna find out. And I started walking up to her.
I remember there was a couple times back when you and me were at the same location where like somebody would be like yelling at one of your cashiers, and you and me both would just flank them, and they'd be like, "What?"
Dude, it is
Oh.
always so funny watching like customers that are mad and want to like get onto us, like they're getting onto somebody, and then they just see two of the same person, both managers, now coming to deal with them
with the same face.
Also, I do have for Elijah, I do have a pro tip for him to use on Malachi. And it works every single time. And your brother taught it to me. You ever
counterclockwise and slower motions.
No. You ever want to get something out of Malachi, right? Like you want to, you walk up to Malachi. Like let's say he asks you to bag ice, but you're busy doing prep, cutting onions and shit or whatever, right? And you want him to go do it. He's not, his shit's done. Have him go do it. Walk up to him and you go, so Malachi, I'm going to finish cutting these onions and you're going to bag the ice. He will back down every single fucking time.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's just gonna
Nope.
gonna get you clean the floor
He's
drains for the
lying.
rest of the day.
He's lying. He's absolutely lying. You walk up to him and you tell him that he's going to do it, and you say, yeah. You're like, so you're going to go ahead and go back to ice? Yes. He will. He's lying. He's lying right now.
I cannot tell
This
you how many
guy's
times
lying.
people have tried that shit on me. I'm just like,
Malachi.
what does it say?
Malachi. Before I was even a shift leader, Ethan said, hey, go over there and tell him, because he came over and asked me to bag ice. And I looked at Ethan and said, hey, Malachi wants me to go bag ice, so I don't remember what Ethan wanted me to do. And Ethan's like, no, fuck that shit. Here's what you do. You walk over to Malachi, stand him face to face, and you say, hey, you're going to go bag your own ice, yes? And I was like, that'll work? Oh, yeah. Just don't ever look away, though. I walked up to Malachi,
You gotta
and I did
maintain
it.
eye contact like you're talking, like staring at a wolf, bro.
Yep. I walked right up to Malachi,
blink.
had my shoulders back, and I was like, hey, so you're going to go bag your own ice, okay?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
And he went,
I will say.
I mean, yeah, man. If I find time, yeah, I can do it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
spoiler alert. Never bagged it.
I don't care.
It doesn't
if you
happen.
bag.
Yeah, no.
I don't
That's
care
just
if you bagged
That's
it.
literally a okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And then
Oh no,
never touch it.
He's playing it off because he stuttered and everything. He's like, yeah, man, sure. I find the time. You bet.
The stuttering is me trying to tell you to not go fuck yourself.
Sure. Okay.
Because I need that job.
Elijah, trust me, it'll work every time.
It's not going to work for you, Elisha.
All right.
Hey, but when you do try it, I would love to see it recorded.
I want it
Right,
recorded.
just to see you fucking
Because
clean floor
what you're
trains for the
gonna
rest of your
see,
life.
what you're going to see is his shoulders back, his head's up, he's alert, listening to his employee, and all of a sudden, I mean, you know what we'll do? We'll try and find some time later. Then, yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, you know, if we can, sure, maybe. And then,
Hey, let me know if Elijah gets all the floor trains that day.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
all right. So the next one, this is a good one. This is a real good one. I like this question because I tried to ask it in one episode. I don't know if you remember. I think I was sitting there and we're talking about video games, and I couldn't get these two guys to stop talking about literally anything else but what we were trying to talk about. In fact, Sammy was here that day, and you guys just kept going off into the ether. A video game you were really excited for that just ended up disappointing you.
Oh, I told you what mine was.
No, let's say it again. It's a question. It's being asked. Let's re-answer.
Reiterate.
Yeah, thank you. See,
Anthem.
we need a smart person to
Doom
turn
the
on here
Dark
regularly.
Ages.
Who?
Doom Dark Ages kind of disappointed me.
Really? Like you
And I'm a
dug deep,
huge.
and that's the
I'm a
one.
Doom. I'm a Doom diehard, bro.
I mean, you didn't really even give a date, like within the last X amount of months, or whatever. So he dug in, and that was the game that came up.
Anthem is still the biggest letdown for me.
It could have been.
You
so
were
good.
actually
been so
excited
good.
for Anthem.
was.
We both were.
It looks
Okay, so
good.
by which delay did you not say to yourselves, you know what? Maybe this might be
Playing it after launch.
a dog turd.
Yeah, I played it for an hour, and it was a fucking letdown. It barely ran. There was nothing to fucking do.
What'd you play it on?
My computer?
I can't remember. Same computer that you have now?
No.
Because the one you have now it's shit anyway. So I don't doubt that it didn't run.
Oh, the one I have now is great.
Oh really? What do you got in it?
Let's
mom.
not go over that again.
No, we're gonna let that one go. You know what?
I got
doing a
things
lot
that
of
light
thinking
up and
about
do
it.
work, and games run good.
I've been doing
That's
a lot
all I
of
need.
I
thinking
feel like
about
you
it, and
recently
I just
texted us about a game.
I just got to realize that look, I'm the old guard, came from a better time in PC gaming, and you got all these twink femboys coming in. They're like, we're PC gamers, right? And they don't have a fucking clue what it means to say PC gamer. Ayla, what about you? Because I mean, this was your question, so I know you got to have one in mind.
I actually don't have one in mind.
Really?
No, I
you just thought,
wanted-
hey, would that be a great question to ask?
Crash Bandicoot
Basically.
remastered.
Oh, wait.
Remaster Crash
Now
Bandicoot.
he's thinking. Now he's actually thinking about games that he was excited for that disappointed.
You
him.
want us to just keep going through a fucking list of them?
Well, I mean, but I feel like you saying Doom Dark Ages was just it was low hanging fruit.
Dude, I was so excited about that game
Yeah, but
coming
you
out.
and
Are you
I
kidding me?
used to talk about games all the time, and I know there have been some real bangers that like were hyped up, multi-million-dollar ads, and then you played it and looked at me and goes, "Dude, I'm so sad." So I mean, that's why I was a little surprised.
Well, like, I
You said
really enjoyed
Doom.
Starfield. I actually loved the shit out of Starfield.
You do?
But I'm a sucker for space games, dude. No Man's Sky on launch. That was a huge
Well,
letdown because I'd been following No Man's
yeah.
Sky for quite a while at that point.
Like I liked playing it when it
what
launched,
about-
but the fact that the multiplayer wasn't there was kind of
Overwatch 2.
Just don't like it because it makes your ass sweat.
Bro, Overwatch 2 is made by Blizzard. Anything by Blizzard, I have no hype for. Ayla, come on, there's gotta be a game.
I don't think, because I don't usually follow like when they'll release, but I got like this was way back when I was really little, but I got this game I was really excited to play on my parents' like big PC back in the day. I put it in. It was like an Avatar game, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It sucked. It was so bad.
Was that
Wait a minute.
It was
game
on-
happened to be like
Stop.
it was like top down, like slightly from the side view. When you
No,
played
that
it?
game came out on the 360.
That's what I'm trying to. Because
Yeah,
I remember
that
it, and
one
Avatar:
that
The
one
Last
that
Airbender
wasn't that
came
long
out.
ago. Stop.
No,
saying
no,
so
no,
long
no,
ago.
no, no, no. This was back whenever I was like 7.
Well, no, wait. When did Avatar come out?
The Last Airbender?
Oh, wait. I'm thinking something else.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
thinking of the
I
blue
think of the
people.
blue people.
Blue
I'm thinking
people,
Blue People.
probably.
She's talking about anime, which is why I didn't immediately follow. My bad. Yeah.
Not technically anime, it's American. So.
It's anime. It's animated, right?
Oh, if you want to do
So
that,
is
then
King
yeah,
of the Hill.
sure.
It's anime.
And Corey in the house.
Corey in the House was an anime.
I'd buy that. No, yeah, I won't even argue with you on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you derailed it again.
I had a friend who was really big into Avatar: Last Airbender.
Wizard, but-
I used to get a kick out of telling him it's just a cartoon, and he'd be like,
mean, it is.
"It's an anime, bro."
It is a cartoon.
experience.
Yeah, but
technically.
he would be the one to be like, "It's an anime, bro." Like, it's a cartoon. It's like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
It's nothing like Bugs
I mean,
Bunny.
not really like that, but I mean, it's
It's-
Western. So.
It's we might have to do just not right now, but we'll do it like. No, I'm gonna ask. Animated versus anime. What's the fucking difference?
None.
It's a cartoon.
One's a type, and then anime is kind of like a specific subgenre of animation.
It's a cartoon.
No, technically, it's anything that's from like Japan, usually.
So are animes?
I'm pretty sure technically it's anything that's like a comic or a manga that is turned into a cartoon.
I
essentially.
wonder
They
if it
could do
goes
that.
deeper in that, where like a cartoon is typically hand drawn and anime's not, sort of thing. Like I don't know how many animes are actually just hand drawn, right? Versus used, with like computer art, like a game or something. Versus cartoons being typically hand drawn and animes typically being done on computers. That could be a difference. I have no idea. I always assumed that anytime I hear anime, I was like, okay, so it's like in Japanese and I gotta read subtitles.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well,
I'm
it
not
could be in
watching
either
that.
Japanese or Korean.
They do sound a lot alike. Oh, you're so racist. Yeah. You're so racist. A white man say it all sounds same. Yeah, it does. You said you don't like it when my people use accents. I did, so go fuck yourself. Katana. Yeah. For me,
Do you want to?
bro, man, there have been a lot of dog turds. There have been a lot of dog turds that I don't get hyped anymore. Not since like
Tetris.
before my time. I don't know, bro. It's that's a really hard one to pick. A game that I was super hyped for, and then it'd be Path of Exile 2. Boom. Just came to me.
I tried to get into that so hard,
Yep,
and
I
it just
tried.
did not
I
happen.
loved the first one, loved the way it played. I loved how fluid it was, right? And you put your skills on the weapons, not on you, and it was phenomenal. And then the second one came out, and I was like, all you did was make a Diablos meets Dark Souls bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't really vibe
Do
with
you
it.
remember some of the trailers talking about how more fluid movement? And
Yeah,
then
I saw
and then in the
trailers
actual
and shit
game,
for it.
you're like stiff with a rolling mechanic.
Like I never really knew anything about Path of Exile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until the second one, and then I saw some gameplay on it, saw some trailers. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. I put in
Oh, dude,
almost 10 hours. But
go on YouTube, look back at some of the earlier reveals and commentaries from directors about Path of Exile 2, and then go back for fun and play it now, and be like, you fucking lied. It's nothing like it. And I watched they did a live event at Gamescom on it, and the movement was
Continue.
It sounded like somebody ripping ass.
it was
That's
wet.
gonna be
That sounded
hilarious on the
wet.
audio only version.
But no, yeah, you go back and watch some of the commentaries, and then the Gamescom reveal, and the action looked really good. And then you played it once it came out in early access, and it is just garbage. It's the only ones that can really even Stuart. Stuart's a huge fan of Path of Exile. He's a PoE fanatic, and even he said, "Yeah, I only played and beat second one because I really wanted the game to be good, but it wasn't." I'm like, I didn't even finish it.
you know what was a giant letdown for me, man?
Your whole life.
Shit. Hey, let's not go over there.
Every moment after the coat hanger.
Right? You think this tattoo right here is for my older brother? No, it's a reminder that I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But the
Live, laugh, love.
Destiny 2's DLCs have been such a
We
fucking
have
letdown.
already beat that horse.
I know, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
keep
did.
beating the shit out of
You
it.
know what? I was
Okay,
very
if
surprised.
we're gonna go back to dead horses, why the fuck is Black Ops 2 still $60 fucking dollars?
Why the fuck is Black Ops 2 still
it's
60
coming to
fucking
Game
dollars?
Pass, so don't worry about it. It should be out
Watch me still not play it.
Yeah.
later this year, I believe. But anyways,
That's an old chair.
Here, let's try to get to another.
I
point.
was very surprised. Ayla,
Yeah,
did
it
you
is
ever play
actually.
Destiny or Destiny 2?
I have played Destiny before. That's
Did you play the second one?
No. I only played a little bit of the first one, and I was like, I'd rather just play Halo.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was made by the same people.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well,
like,
okay,
That's
kind
why
of.
I said I would rather just play
We're
Halo.
at the 1 hour, 14-minute mark.
Who cares?
We need
That's
to start closing out
crazy.
this episode.
But there's still questions. You want to do just a two-parter then?
What time is it?
9:50. No, my phone's broken.
Next
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you want to just do a two-parter?
You up for a 2-part?
Yeah, I don't have anything today other than going home, playing video games, and
Are you comfy in your
Smashing.
cuck chair?
sleeping with
She's
him.
like, hold on, what's my list look
You,
like?
you can sit in the gamer chair if you want to.
Yeah, the throne.
You know, I remember being that age where my to-do list for the day was, okay, go do a recording, grab something to eat. Oh, I have a coupon for Starbucks, go home, watch our favorite TV show, smash, go to bed.
yeah, pretty
And
much.
that was your whole day. Yeah. Man.
I don't get that.
All right,
with
so
kids
let's go ahead and
anymore.
wrap this up and we'll do a two-parter.
What do you think of your first recording of a podcast?
I probably won't listen to this one.
Aw, don't be like that.
No, she's
no,
like
I
me.
hate my voice.
Ask Brittany. I don't listen to me. I do watch her videos, but I watch them on fast forward because I hate the way I sound.
I think you sound like a podcaster. I like
I-
your voice the most. I was sad when you left. I
Every
was like,
time I listen
where's
to
the
my-
energy?
Every time I listen to myself, I always think I sound like I have downs, and they're just they just have me on because they feel bad for me.
Sorry, don't mind us.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you know what?
the brain
This was
cell
a great
line for a
episode.
second.
Stay tuned for part 2, which we will be recording here shortly, and it'll get put up shortly afterwards. But we thank you guys for
They should
talking
put
in
up
with
the
us today
week
and being
after.
here in the break room. And we hope to see you guys again. And remember, like, follow, subscribe, and hit the ring-a-ling of the ding-a-ling bell. And we'll see you guys again later.
David said
Peace.
ding-ling.